think that there's just so much, like, each of us has, like, so much guilt wrapped up in all of it. And I am hoping to just acknowledge that and start to let go of it a little bit. Um, yeah, it both like breaks my heart that like all of us have like spent so much time and energy wrapped up in this. Um, but also I feel supported and excited and have a positive outlook just having shared this experience with everyone.
Yeah, I think, you know, playing off what Stacey said, I think that for me coming into this, I could identify that I was really totally okay and supportive of other women in all of the choices that they made and all their body shapes and their positivity. And every time, you know, anyone would talk to me about the things I'm tough on myself about, it would be really good and encouraging.
Mhm.
And I'm learning to try to turn that back. I think one, because I've followed you for a while now, and I really respect your opinion and your positivity and your message that just feels so wonderful and inclusive, and like I want to embody that. And so in the beginning, when you gave me or us some permissions, I felt like, okay, this person who I think is amazing, you know, says that I can do this thing. So I'm going to do this thing. It's going to feel great. But I think over these weeks, I've been trying to turn that back around and give and empower myself to give myself that. And just having that realization was, I think, a really big deal. So, you know, down to the little things like if you love it, but it doesn't fit, just get rid of it. All that little stuff that's about treating myself better and getting empowering myself has been something that I think I'm really, you know, it's only been a few weeks. I'm working on it, but I think that like identifying it and being able to talk myself through it will be hopefully a future growth for me that I really needed in 2020 in particular.
Mm.
I feel like it motivated me to really like let go of the old pieces that were kind of from my old self and my old life, like the teacher clothes and that kind of thing. I think I've kind of known I've needed to do it, but I just hadn't been motivated to yet. And I got through a lot of that stuff. I actually took a photo of, I think I had six kitchen trash bags full of stuff that just went out to Goodwill tonight. I sent my husband right before we started class.
Yay.
Trip.
Mhm.
So that was really cool. And also got to take care of my coat closet downstairs and reorganized it, which was really exciting. So I think that, and just like, I've been really trying to surround myself with, I don't know, like body positive, like fat liberation messaging while I'm in this, like, especially the past several weeks, because I'm in this super transitional space where like all of a sudden I was like, oh crap, I've gained a ton of weight in life. And so I think it's just been like great underscoring for me, like you should have clothes that fit you right now that you feel good in, and here's how to try to access them. So yeah.
So yeah, it's really just been helpful hearing everyone else talk about different things they struggle with, even though they're not all exactly the same. They all have threads through them that are common. And, you know, it's always just so great to get into these groups of supportive women, and especially probably during, even more so during 2020 for all of the 2020 reasons.
And so like doing that in my closet kind of made my brain go there in other parts of the of my living space as well, where like I want to be comfortable in my clothes, and so I should be able to be comfortable in my house.
Yeah.
Like and I definitely ran up against some of the, you know, kind of body image stuff. That's also been a journey. That's been a huge journey. That's been the past few years, like 10 years. But like thinking about that in terms of my clothes, like having kind of started the course on my own previously and not really finished it. Even looking at just like the way my style has changed and like what are my priorities now. So being asked to really look at like, okay, but what are your priorities with your wardrobe? What are the things that you want out of it? Was a little eye-opening.
Yeah, interesting. So in your experience, trying to do it on your own just was not as easy or as impactful as having the group.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I've found to be most people's experience too. And I think the group is such a special aspect. Yeah.